Alright, stream is up. To keep things simple, so last time you guys decided that you're going to march in here and have a talk with Amric whether he wanted to or not, and I pretty much set off a chain reaction which led to a big old fight. You guys kicked... Wait, there were two separate fights, weren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, it's not like we wasted a whole lot of time between fights.
It was like a fight
really,
and a delayed fight. Yeah.
Eventually ended up with you guys down here trying to figure out, if he was still here, since you guys never saw him leave and saw a strange, large hulking figure also enter the ship. Eventually pretty much figured out he was, Amric was down in one of the rooms in the lower level, and he had some hidden imp bodyguards along with him, as well as that large hulking figure who swung a big old club around. And yeah, fight broke out. Good bit of damage done to some of you. But took the one guy down. He currently unconscious on the ground. And I believe Caitlin is gonna try and save him. Amric, however, still on his feet, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Warden did kick Mortlock into the wall at one point, damaging some of the boards, and there was now water flooding into the lower level of the ship. Slowly, but it is noticeable. Yeah, I think that covers it. Doesn't look like we have a whole lot of active effects. At least I didn't write anything down in the chat. We have Sacred Weapon on the Warden.
I have a Hunter's Mark going.
Yes, it's on Mortlock at the moment. I think because he just went down. But yeah, you can still move it if you need to. And says Caitlin's concentrating on something, but I don't know what.
I think that she's concentrating on what is that one where it gives us 10 hit points?
That's
Aid?
not concentration,
Yeah,
that's
not
channel
concentration.
divinity.
No, her 10 hit points. Sorry, Twilight Sanctuary. Yeah, that's not
Twilight
concentration
Sanctuary.
either. Yeah, I was thinking aid.
I thought that Twilight Sanctuary was concentration.
No, it's a channel divinity.
But
no
it
channel divinity
does
is
end early if
concentration.
she goes unconscious, though.
Yes.
That might be what you're thinking of.
Okay.
So what is she concentrating on then?
It might be Shield of Faith.
I don't remember her concentrating on anything.
I remember she had Shield of Faith on at some point last session.
You know what it was? It was her spiritual weapon, right? Didn't she have spiritual weapon up?
No.
No.
No?
Oh, not that I recall
like I
at
said,
all.
pretty sure it's Shield of Faith.
Yeah, she did have it on at some point. I thought she wound up losing it, though.
Yeah.
Which means she might have just clicked off the Shield of Faith icon and not the concentration icon, or something like that.
Yeah. It's possible.
But it's alright. We'll figure it out. So let's get off of the nice friendly music for a little bit.
I remember you having her roll for initiative to see if she could spare the dying on this one.
Yes, and she got that 17, and she was going to be able to do it, her turn permitting. So we'll see what happens on her turn, because unfortunately it is actually Amric's turn. And first we're going to give Amric an intelligence check. Yeah, that's enough to do it.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, he can't get to him yet, unless he wants to burn something he doesn't want to. So he's gonna start by just stabbing at Caitlin.
Of course.
Well, she's right in front of him, and the healer as well. So, as he does, however, his dagger seems to flash for a second, and then he makes a series of attacks. So, against Caitlyn. First one. It's a 25 to hit. So that's... And then
I'm not sure if it does.
7 points of damage to start. Plus an additional 7 on top of that. Of poison damage, which is she resistant to or anything? I don't think she is.
No.
Pretty sure it's
Not to poison.
Yeah, she's got
Not
like
poison.
necrotic or radiant resistance, one of the two.
Yeah, those two. Both.
Okay, so that is 14 on the first. I'll go ahead and take care of her hit points. Second attack. Oh, right, concentration check. At least the system wants me to. She made it. I don't know what it is, but she made it. If she fails one, the game might tell us. We'll find out. Second one. 17. Currently her AC is at an 18. So that is going to miss. And then third and final. Total of 20. That's going to hit.
Hit. Yeah.
Well, it would hit even if she had Shield of Faith.
Yeah, it'd only be 19 if Shield of Faith wasn't already calculated in. Yeah.
No, actually, no. It would miss if she has Shield of Faith. Because she has an 18 normally, Shield of Faith would actually give +2.
Yeah, meets it beats it.
She'd have a 21. No, wait.
She'd have a 20. You made me question everything, Stuart.
There? It's like, I had it correctly the first time, and then I didn't the second time. Okay.
I questioned everything. Suddenly my brain went, that works on AC, right? Meets it beats it? That's how this always works?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to me.
Math. It's everyone's bane. Don't worry about it.
She just arrived. I heard the garage door.
Oh, she's going to be real happy then. Because that was 8 points of damage, plus 11 poison.
Ooh, what? 19 points of damage. Holy crap. That's...
She's down.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
had 17 hit points left.
After the first attack, yeah.
Her D&D Beyond sheet was not up to date then. Okay.
He can only do that once, though. So.
Oh, actually, yes, it was.
Okay, that's gonna let him then move, because she is now unconscious and he can move through her square. So, he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, up the stairs there, and that is gonna be his turn.
He gets a O's from at least one person.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Maybe two.
Possibly two, yeah, if they both want to take him.
I can.
I'll move him there so you guys can target him and hit him.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
I didn't even realize Alexander was in melee.
I don't know what he can do, but...
Punch him. Unfortunately, that misses by 1.
Ah.
AC of 17 on Amric. Alexander, did you want to take a swing at him?
I did it. The dice rolled, but
It was
oh,
a 15 on the die. What
were you doing?
modifier on the attack?
dagger.
Okay. 15 plus.
That should hit. What's everyone's proficiency bonus right now?
+2.
Yeah, that'll hit because he's got +1 strength, so that'll hit. All right, yeah, go give me 1d4 plus 1 damage. Three points. There we go, got it. Yeah, just giving a quick nick to the back of one of the legs, and Emmerich begins to kind of stumble forward over Caitlin's body. You can see the leather at the back of the knee joint begin to darken a little bit as the blood spills out, but he darts forward. And unfortunately, it's a little bit too quick for Moon, as she is focused on the big guy on the ground who just recently got electrocuted and doesn't notice to the last second that Emmerich has darted forward. Still almost slices him with a sword, but he makes it to the top of the steps. And then it is going to be Caitlin's turn. We will come back for her death saving throw when she is able to be on the PC. So, Warden.
Okay, I can't hit him from where I am, can I?
No, because of
No.
the walls and the stairs.
It is not technically my turn.
Oh, it's probably on a corpse that I forgot was on the
It's on Mortlock.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, the game's paused as well.
And Sharon is here.
Finally. Yeah, sorry, guys.
We're waiting for her to roll a certain roll. I'm not gonna say what it is, in case it happens.
You're waiting for me to roll a roll?
Yep. No,
Okay.
don't worry about it. Take your time getting in. Morton, go ahead and take your turn now, and then we'll circle back when she's able to.
See, what I was gonna do, for my bonus action, if she rolls a natural 20, it's a little redundant.
That's why I wanted her to roll.
Okay, I'm working on it.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. Well, do you want to wait then until she can make her roll, Warden, and Moon can take her turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lois.
Alright, go for it, Moon.
Okay, so I move into Kate's space, draw back my arrow
Well, do me a favor.
after moving.
Slide
my
back one
100
square, because that's going to trigger an opportunity attack from
Okay.
the guy that's still alive right there.
Oh, that guy's there.
He's still alive. Oh my god.
Did
I
mean-
was going to I was trying to cast.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No.
yeah,
That's not happening.
you'll understand when you're in the game.
Okay.
But Moon, knowing that you know that guy was there, do you want to move and trigger that opportunity attack, or do you not want to?
Yes.
Okay. He doesn't have any allies, so it's just a straight roll. 17 to hit.
Yep.
8 points of damage.
Not that bad.
And roll a Constitution saving throw for your Hunter's Mark. Maintained, no problem. Alright, carry on.
Okay. So I move into Kate's spot. I move my hunter's mark to him.
Copy that.
So
Yeah, remember, cast it again, but hit the, there's an option for you to move it when you do it now.
Mhm.
Nice.
so
Take him down.
Try this.
I'm going to shoot my arrow.
Oh no.
We'll say you've already got the arrow knocked, and you're turning to get a look up the stairs, and right as you're about to release it, that's when that guy smacks you across the back of your shoulders with the mace, and you stumble forward, and the arrow actually flies straight down into this corpse. Just embeds itself right in his neck, but unfortunately, no damage done to Amber.
Okay, I move back one spot.
And Warden opportunity attacks you.
Warden, you wouldn't do that to me, would you?
No.
That was convincing.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart.
Anything else, Moon?
That's all I can do.
All right. Sharon, are you in the game yet?
It's taking forever to load up.
Are you just sitting
Really
at just a gray screen?
Yeah.
Refresh the page.
Refresh.
Yep, just cancel and refresh.
I've done it like 3 times.
Oh, then stop being so impatient, Sharon. Stop refreshing the page.
I had to do it a couple of times, so.
Yeah, I had to do it once when I started up, and I think Colin did too. Alright, well,
I must have gotten very lucky because I didn't.
just bragging, Kenny, huh?
All right, now it's going.
Could also be
Downloading
because
world
I'm
data.
funny for
Please
that.
wait.
We don't want to wait.
Sorry.
Never forgive you. sec here, since that's kind of pivotal before we, carry on through the entirety of the turn order.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Warden, you were here, right?
Mhm.
So you haven't actually gone yet, right?
Not technically.
Yeah, we'll
He
put you
moved my-
there
Yeah.
just to be safe.
Yeah.
He
'cause-
moved off my turn before I'd reset my movement.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Because your position's gonna impact what I do as well, so potentially.
Okay, I'm in.
All right.
Okay.
Roll a death saving throw.
Death saving throw.
Yep. Amricat has
wanna
turned
die.
first, and used one of his abilities and took you down.
Okay. And let me click on my character and open up her thingy so that I can do a death saving throw.
That's what happens when you're late.
It's coming up questions. I want to know what I roll.
You rolled an 18 on that one,
Okay.
so you're good. That's
Okay.
we can't just set the final one to secret, so we have to kind of set them all to secret. So I'll just
Okay.
I'll tell you until it's the last one.
All right. No saving. No saving your brother. You made a poor choice, dude.
All right, Warden. Once I press the button again, it'll be your turn, which is now.
10, 15. That guy's already. Yep. I can't spare very much of this, but I can spare.
I can do it. Why don't you just go and...
It's fine. It's fine. I don't have anything else for my bonus action, so.
Okay.
1 hit point.
Uh-huh.
It's 100% more, technically infinitely more than she had. So.
Yeah. And now...
That's
Yep, that was you,
Yeah.
Galen.
me? Okay.
For my action, I will attempt to wallop him.
That's a wallop.
technically a 20.
Why is it technically a 20?
11 points of
Oh, single
radiant
weapon, right.
damage.
Copy that. There we go. He's made it to the top of the stairs, spun around, and you see him grimace as you clearly do some kind of healing, and Caitlin begins to flutter her eyes open. And he breaks himself as you rush up and smack him across the upper shoulder with the warhammer and kind of slam him into the wall. Anything else?
No. That's all I can do.
All right.
Okay, so Elysium is up 1 hit point.
Elysium is the wrong player and the wrong character and the wrong campaign. But sure.
Completely wrong. Every turn.
No, the only
comment.
thing in that comment that you said was right was 1 hit point. Everything else was incorrect.
Well, I'm Elysium .2 is what she's saying.
0.2? You mean 2.0?
Point
It's not a good
Yeah,
start, guys. It
yeah.
is not a good start. I am 1/5 of Elysium.
2.0.
Be afraid.
Elysium 2.0 right here.
I like 0.2 more.
Yeah. 0.2 means it's not even ready for beta test.
Exactly.
Oh.
Alright, so this guy is now going to swing at Warden. He is going to stay where he is, not to provoke an opportunity attack, so he's swinging around the corner. So you got a +2 to your AC. But he has advantage now because of pack tactics triggering. So... nope. First one misses.
Yeah.
Second one,
That misses because of the +2.
because of the +2. Nice,
23
missed by
currently.
1. Okay, so that's his turn. Alexander, you're up.
How good of sight do I have on that one bad guy who's trying to get away?
Not great. Moon's in front of you, and then Warden's on the stairs, and he is up the stairs.
Boy,
you can
I'm
see
short.
him. That's true. But you can see him. It's just not. If you're doing like an attack from this range, he's gonna have some cover. But anything that's like a spell that just needs you to see him, you're good for that.
I'll target that guy instead.
That it's for sure, yeah. I don't know why it gave you disadvantage, but because the drought token's in it anyway. So technically it was the 19 to hit. Yeah, that'll hit for sure. Either way, and 13 points of damage, and a second head gets exploded, kind of spraying a little bit over Valentira's right hand side as she's turned to face this guy, and then his head just pops. Anything else, Alexander?
He's gonna move. He's gonna move up here, and that's all he can do.
Okay. Valentira, you're up.
Okay, Valentira comes into this space. She glows momentarily using her bonus action for 5 points of lay on hands. So what does this do? Let's try. Oh, there's a macro. Interesting. Heal. Okay. Think that actually did anything, but sure.
To whom?
To me, actually, since you seem to be okay. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, it didn't
I
roll.
do this.
Well, it's like,
Yeah,
it's
this
not
is
supposed
weird.
to roll anything. It just, I guess, automatically
Just-
did 5 points.
But it didn't really do anything. It didn't add or whatever. I think maybe the macro is legacy.
Well, you have to hit the see the buttons underneath where it says the +5. You got to hit one of those to apply it to your token.
What?
Oh, you guys don't see them. Never. They only show up on my end. Gotcha.
Yeah. So wait, let me add the. Wow. Why does it say I have like no? This is so wrong. I'm supposed to have 10. Let's redo this. So land hands. I'm gonna do healing. Here we go. I'll use the new interface usability. And on me. Okay, it still didn't add any hit points, but sure. I'll just add the hit points here in D&D Beyond. So
You
there.
started this turn at 16.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And then since big giant robot is in my way,
Sorry.
Yeah. See, okay, the button showed up for you that time, right? Like you can see, it did 5 healing. Like it showed up twice again for some reason, but you see the buttons underneath the 5.
Yep.
So the times 1, no, that's full damage. I think the heart is healing. Yeah, so if you
The heart
wait
is
for your token selected, if you hit the heart, it'll apply and heal your token.
I see. All right, cool. And then, since a big construct is in, whoops, don't do that. Ignore that. Whatever.
Kill him!
Nope.
Kill Warden! Get him out of the way!
How about instead, she will raise her hand and her eyes glow gold for a moment as the sacred flame
Copy that.
of
something.
What's her of Helm attempts to strike him and burn him to the
Oops.
core.
That was an ability check, but the number would be the same. Okay, that's a failure. He
Cool.
rolled a 2.
Brilliant.
5 points of radiant.
Total of 6. So 5 points. Did that. Okay.
Run if you will, but you will not escape the justice that is due.
Why is it not wanting to apply damage to him? Okay.
Because he thinks he's tricksy, but
Well-
he's not.
The little calculator says 52 minus 0, parentheses 5, equals 52. That's what it usually does when something is, like, resistant, or immune to something. So I don't know why it's
Ha.
doing that, but It's okay, I'll just take it off manually.
He's not resistant to radiant, right?
No, he's not, that's what I'm saying. He's not resistant to anything, but the system seems to think he is. I don't know why, there's nothing on his sheet that would indicate that. But whatever. Okay, took it off manually. Okay, so as you finish calling out that, we'll call it a threat, you see him grin, and then, is that it for your turn?
I can't move any more, really. I mean, I could, but I'm trying to get up there, so that's it.
Yeah, because you can't end on Warden Square and you can't go through his, so yeah, you're kind of stuck. Alright, so on his turn...
Gonna run.
He does something before he runs. He takes out of a pouch on his belt just what looks like a little gray ball. Instead of wearing that smirk, he then throws it at the floor just between Warden and Valentira. And there is just a little pop sound, and then suddenly smoke just begins to billow out in the area. And you all immediately start to feel this clawing sensation at your lungs as the smoke just expands and fills the space surrounding you guys.
I don't breathe.
Yeah, you're fine.
I mean, I guess it's better than lightning bolt. I mean, look at us.
That's true, it is.
Hey,
True.
With lightning bolt, I could use my skill, my spell,
No,
absorb element.
no. We dead. No.
Alexander,
That's
you're
a
fine.
TPK. Lightning bolt's a lot of damage. I don't think even with
Alexander would be the only one who's like, hey guys, I'm still at full health. What's wrong with you all?
So a sphere is now filled with smoke and heavily obscured. Let me get a circle out so we can see it.
Clever.
Is it obscuring vision?
Yep, that's what heavily obscured is.
Okay.
There we go. That is the space filled with smoke. And well, now he can
We
run.
don't have to see it.
So he is now going to run. At the top of stairs, so that's right there. Oh, wrong staircase, right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he's going to action a dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And wait, that's not right. That's not nearly far enough. I can count. He's right there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. No, I had it right. Okay, it just looked weird for some reason. Alright, that is gonna be his turn. Caitlin, you're up.
I'm an Ellie. Do I pursue or do I heal?
You need to heal yourself so you can pursue.
I only have one.
Yeah, you're up in that poison cloud.
Okay. I guess I tap myself on the chest and I cure wounds. 16. And then I'm going to climb over my sister.
48, 27, 21.
What happened?
Under when it's said, you see the bar that says 48 plus 4. Underneath it says 48. Then it says 27, 21.
Those are the individual die rolls. A 2, a 7, a 2, and a 1.
A 7, a 2, and a 1.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to. Excuse me, pardon me. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, I have to stand up. Never mind. I'm not getting past anybody. I'm not in the cloud.
Okay, that's probably a good thing.
And I'm not in the cloud.
Val just like Backhand
Okay.
pushes you back. Stay there.
She's
I
a little
stand
punch
up.
drunk.
I stand up, dust myself off, and as I dust myself off, I heal myself. And I go, where did he go? And that's my turn.
Oh, good. Streamlabs just crashed.